Welcome to Daily Conversation. This is Mr. K.
This is Henry.
Yeah, today is the 22nd of February 2021, and the time now is 6:19 a.m. Well, today is a video review, and our topic is what makes Tesla so safe? Well, so before we get started, please click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, so here we go. Yep. So today, again, we talk about Tesla.
Mm.
Yep. But to be honest, this video surprised me because I thought they are, they are more focused, they are more focusing on, how to preventing the accident from happening. For
Mm.
example, to improve the radar sensors, uh, so that it can, uh, detect anything on the road and then make the correct decision. Yep, and then also, which is mentioned in the video, is the auto braking function.
Mm.
Yep, so I thought they are just uh, focusing more on this part, but it surprised me is that they are also so good in uh, reducing the level of damage, which means that once the accidents happen, and then the cars are safe enough to protect the driver and the
Mm.
passengers. Yep. So they mention a lot in the video. For example, they don't have an engine, and then which make them safer. And then second, they have a lower center of gravity, which means they won't overturn easily. Yeah, and also they have a strong roof, and after that they use the high grade steel uh, to form the side of the car, so that the side will not be so weak. And then they are covered with a lot of airbags in the car. Yeah, so really amazing. Yep. Okay. Um, Yeah, actually for this video I don't have much to share, but just give some additional thing that I can think of. Firstly, I'm curious that whether we can control the speed of the car, of this autonomous car, and
You
then
can. Mm.
also I found that we can adjust the speed limit, right?
Mm.
Yeah, and then if you want to be safer, I think maybe you can set the speed limit to slower, to be slower. Yeah, let's say you said that you are a person who won't drive fast, and in the opposite you will drive slower, right? Uh, to ensure it is safe. So for this, we can also try to adjust the speed so that to improve the safety. Yeah, even if you adjust the speed to a slower to a slower speed, it means that once there is accident, it won't be so serious, right?
Mm.
Yep. Yeah, but the thing you need to sacrifice is the time. Yeah, maybe it will reach your destination slower. Yep, and then so this is the first things, additional things in my list. And then second is I think this one is because in the last video in our review last week,
Mm.
yeah, I saw that there is one scene which the Tesla car stopped in front of the junction, which is a T junction, and then there is car on the right, and then the car also stopped. So both the Tesla car stopped, and also the car at the right, which is those non-autonomous car, they stop. They both stop at the junction, and at that time, the Tesla driver thought the Tesla car will go after uh, 1 or 2 seconds of stop, but it seems like the stop lasts longer. Yeah, both the car didn't move, and then the Tesla car started to wave his hand to ask the other driver to go first. Yeah, but just after he do this, and the Tesla car start move. So you see, I think this is something that uh, cannot happen. I think it's the fault of the driver because he didn't control the car. How can he uh, ask the other car to move, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for this, I think what they can do maybe is to provide some learning and then to have some test for all the user on the road. For example, we have the what's called we have to go uh, uh, we have to go for a few lessons and then to attend a test before we get the driving license, right?
Mm.
Yeah, so I think for this, maybe they can also provide some tests like this for all the user on the road. Yeah, for example, the car, if the car is autonomous, you shouldn't wave your hand to give any
Yeah.
signal or instruction to others.
Mm.
Yep. And then we also this test also need to apply to other users so that we can know how the autonomous car function because it is not human animals. Yep. So I think maybe they can do this. Yep.
Mm.
Yeah. So this
And
is the second thing additional. Yeah.
mm. But then it will increase the difficulty of passing the driving exam, is it?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, but okay, passing the exam basically is for the person who want to drive a car. But I think for these maybe for those who already have a driving license, uh uh they still need to know more about this autonomous car because they are still uh users on the road.
Mm. But who are going to pay this?
Yep, it's a problem.
And this is not only about one exam. You waste other people's time and all drivers' time. They need to take exam
Mm,
and and yeah, uh you need to provide a place. You need to hire staff. Mm.
yep.
You need to hire examiner. You need to you need to find a person who really know the self-driving car and design the question.
Mm, yep.
Mm.
Yeah, really.
And also, yeah, how many people are able to use the self-driving car? even uh, even we calculate 5 years from now,
Yeah,
right?
that's true. Mm,
Mm. And there is a starting point. There is a starting point. Let's say start from any year. Yeah, start from any year. For example, like 2020, 2025.
yeah.
Let's say there is 10%, 10% of uh 10% of the car are self-driving car. I mean
Okay.
the on the road. Yeah, already on the road. Mm. It may not be Tesla, may also
Waymo.
include include other self-driving car. Mm.
Yeah.
So start from which year you need to uh introduce this new exam to all user.
Mm, yep.
Mm.
Yep.
Because
Yeah. It's.
the self-driving car driver uh is uh increased from zero and increased from 0%. Mm.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
it's really not easy to implement,
Yeah, it's
especially what I said for all the users on the road.
mm, but I think for the self-driving car driver,
Mm,
I think it's still okay. Yeah, for them because when they buy the car, mm,
mm,
they may provide a training, what they
mm.
should do, what they shouldn't do.
Yeah, yep, yep. So maybe in the future they will have uh different they will have a different driving license, which only this license holder can drive an autonomous car.
Mm, but why we want to do that? Uh, if this is the case, then it loses the meaning of self-driving car, is it? The self-driving car
Um,
is make people more make their life more easier. Then you want to mm, uh you want to you want to provide another exam, which is I think in your opinion this exam will be more complicated than normal one, is it?
um, the normal one, or you mean the normal test for driving?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
So yeah,
Mm,
I mean, okay, if this is less complicated, then
yeah.
why is the point you want to held the exam?
Mm,
So they sure, yeah. Uh, if you say something like this, uh, it uh, it can be very sure that you think uh we should take another exam. Hmm, we should
mm,
take another exam to understand the self-driving car pattern. Hmm.
yep.
But yeah, but self-driving car is uh the intention of self-driving car is allow human drive more uh easily, and also uh we can say more safety, and
Mm,
also uh we can pay less effort on driving. Hmm.
mm,
Then mm, uh if we provide if we provide more exam, does it mean that self-driving car require more skill to handle the car?
mm. Yep. Okay, I agree that the the final purpose of autonomous car is um, is is fully make the drivers hand free, and then they don't have to monitor the driving. Yeah, but before that, before we reach level 5, it still need the human to control. So yeah, maybe uh, to me, yeah, we may not need this test, but I just think that if we want to make it safer, even more safer, then this could be a way to do.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. But how about let the self-driving car detect other person, right? A raising hand, because let's
Mm.
say other car user don't know you are driving a self-driving car, and
Yeah.
also if you if you want if you want to make a judgment whether this car is self-driving car, how can you know? Let's say you are driving on the highway, how
Yeah.
can you know the car beside you is a self-driving car? This
Mm.
is just increase the burden of you, is it?
Yeah. Right. Right.
So yeah, even though you know the self-driving car pattern, but can you really uh make a judgment and then make decision in that very short time?
Mm. Yeah. Not easy.
Yeah.
And it will create a lot of confusion.
Yeah. So when we drive the car, we will, okay, for human, we will just see, yeah, whether the cars is whether other people car are moving. if they didn't move, then we can move, you see.
Mm.
I mean in in a T junction like that.
Mm.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. Mm, yeah. So I think actually, if you want to allow the car to detect uh other user, other user are raising hand.
Mm.
It also could be one of the uh or one of the features, or we can say, yeah, let the self-driving car learn this. Yeah, let
Mm.
the self-driving car learn this uh human body language, so they can know what other they can predict what other driver is going to do.
Mm.
Mm,
Yep.
yeah. But it also could be quite confusing, because let's say if other driver, they raise their hand, but
Mm.
actually he uh he is not intentionally want to give way to you. He just want to ask you to stop.
Mm.
Let's say, then how?
Yep.
Mm,
Yeah, sometimes we are human, we also misunderstand, right?
mm, yeah. And also for example, I mean, uh okay, for the case of human driver car,
Mm.
and in the T junction, okay, there's a car. Is driving very fast. Yeah, driving very fast, and you
Mm.
want to cross. You want to cross the T junction.
Yeah.
And then you saw the car is coming from, let's say, from your right hand side, and
Okay.
you saw the self driver. Okay, you saw self driver uh signal you. Yeah, yeah. He used the light to signal you. Yeah, that's
Mm.
mean maybe you can go. Or maybe he
He want
uh
you to stop. Stop there.
or maybe he give you a signal, he want to turn left. Yeah, because
Mm.
he coming from right. mm,
Mm.
and you want to, and this is a T junction, you want to yeah that, you want to turn left, you want to turn right, it doesn't matter, right? mm.
Mm. Yep.
I mean, the car is coming with a very high speed. And the car is signal you, you want to turn left. Okay, then what you going to do?
Yeah. I will turn left. Turn left. The car will show the signal, right? The the indicator turning left.
Yeah, I mean, the car already, okay, the car already tell you they want to turn left, far
Mm.
from, let's say, uh, uh let's say 500 meter,
Mm.
and you can saw that. mm.
Yeah.
But will you turn?
Uh,
If the
if
car is running at a very high speed?
Yeah, I look at the speed. If it is high speed, sometimes I just don't bother. I just wait until he
Yeah,
turn left.
right.
And for some drivers, they forgot to turn back to switch back the signal. So the signal
Mm.
cannot be trusted 100%.
Yeah, yeah. So that's mean, mm, uh, this kind of indicator is also not very useful, not
Mm,
very not uh don't have much meaning to
mm.
self-driving car, is it?
Yeah,
Because
it's
human can make
misleading,
error.
right? Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, this is a misleading. This is a misleading indicator. Yeah.
Mm,
So
yep.
I think the self-driving car will just look at your speed. Yeah, because
Mm,
your speed is the most accurate indicator, is it?
Yeah, right.
Mm. And just now, you talk about the case. Let's say, one self-driving car and another is not self-driving car.
Yeah,
Mm. And the non-self-driving car driver raise your hand, or maybe no. I mean, the self-driving car driver raise the hand.
mm,
And ask the non-self-driving car driver go. Okay.
yeah,
But up but after the self-driving car driver raise hand,
yeah.
mm, the self-driving car start to move. Okay.
Mm,
And then okay, if in this case the non-self-driving car also start to move,
yeah.
what will happen? Will it happen? Will accident happen?
Yeah, it could be. Let's say if the self-driving car is able to stop down, not hitting the other car. But how about the other car? Maybe the other car cannot stop down to hit the side of the self-driving car.
Mm, yeah. But
So, mm,
because of the speed is start from zero, right? So uh I mean, the chances of getting the accident is not that high. It's not that high as you think.
mm, yep,
Mm. Yeah, of course. They'll have the risk. Mm.
mm,
Yeah, yeah. But by solving that, we can only use technology to solve. Mm. Yeah.
yep,
Increase the sensor. Uh, the sensor detect. Yeah, the sensor detection. Uh, speed. Mm. Maybe it could one of the. Maybe it could be one of the most effective way. Mm.
mm,
Yeah. And
yep,
also, the self-driving car shouldn't wait. Yeah. Shouldn't stop at route for more than like 3-4 seconds.
mm. Yep. Yeah, I think they are improving this, and also when the self-driving car is trying uh, to switch the lane, yeah, so they will also have some delay, right, compared to human.
Yeah. Huh?
Mm.
Mm, in some circumstances, okay, it depends. It depends. It's not all the case,
Oh,
right? Okay, for example, uh, in the video, okay, there is one screen is he used he used the he used the uh 人偶. Yeah,
okay.
he do the experiment, and the experiment is like, mm, a human uh is passing the route. Okay,
Mm.
then how the Tesla car react, is it?
Yeah.
Mm. And there's one car is blocking. Yeah, it's blocking the vision. Mm.
Mm.
And I miss, okay, for me, yeah, honestly, to be frank, if I'm the driver, I cannot stop my car. Yeah, I cannot stop my car hit the person.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, for me, because I think my driving skill is not that high, and also my reaction is not my speed of reaction is not that high. But how about you? Can you react to that?
Um, I cannot guarantee.
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So but Tesla car, yeah, you means this is not all the case. The sensor is designed to replace human.
Mm. Yep.
Mm. So if humans still better than the sensor, than the machine, why we want to have self-driving car, right?
Mm. Right. Right.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah. But okay, but it also wonder me, Okay, because it seems like the car will stop because for the self-driving car, if any accident is going to happen,
Mm.
uh, then stop your car. Stop your car. It seems like the most effective way to get involved in the accident, right?
Yeah.
Mm. But can you prevent? Other people car hit you from from behind from the back?
Mm.
It's also hard to guarantee, right?
Yep.
Because you can react uh you you can react to that situation. Yeah, you can react to that situation uh very fast. But maybe other people cannot react like you. They'll just see, wow, why your car suddenly can stop.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
This is exactly how my last accident happened. Yeah, the
Mm,
car in front stopped because there is a pedestrian. So he stopped at the right lane, which is the fast lane, on the road, and I was not able to stop. And what I know is why this car stopped uh,
mm,
on the middle of the road.
mm,
Yep.
yeah. Mm,
Yep. And then yeah, like just you said just now, I can imagine that if there is a case, let's say there is a truck which is driving quite fast behind us, and we are in an autonomous car, and then yeah, also quite fast the speed. And then what if there is something like a dog or a cat crossing the road
mm,
in front of us? Uh, yeah, so what will the car do? Will they consider uh, to just go and don't stop, or will they just stop whenever there is something in front? Because
mm,
we are also in a dangerous situation, right? Because there is a truck behind us driving fast.
mm. Okay, but okay, if uh if you are the driver, what will you do? I mean, for sending from human viewpoint.
Okay, first reaction is to slow down, but I have a habit whenever I slow down, I will look at the rear the rear mirror,
Mm,
and then sometimes I go sometimes when I drive at the junction and the traffic light suddenly turn yellow, uh, I will I will I will press the stop, but I will look at the mirror. Yeah, if there is car behind me, I won't stop down fully.
mm,
Yeah, in that very short period of time.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for this, I will press the brake first, but I will look at the mirror. If there is a lorry, maybe I will release my brake.
Mm. But just now you say you are in a very high speed, and and the truck is also at a very high speed. Is it?
Yep.
Mm, can you really do that?
Yeah, I cannot guarantee, but sometimes in that emergent moment, um, I found that human is quite fast.
Mm,
Yeah, the last experience of me, yeah, I nearly my car nearly hit by uh the automatic gate. Yeah, and then at that time, the gate nearly just I think if there is more if I react slower 0.5 second, my car will be hit
mm,
by the gate. Yeah, but yeah, at that specific moment, we still can somehow do something.
mm. Yeah, I mean, in that scenario, is it a accident, or is it just okay? This is a human-made accident. I mean, it's not a nature accident. I mean, let's say
Mm,
you uh you you want to close your auto gate.
mm,
Yeah, but your car is still uh but your car is still in between the auto gate. Mm. So
mm.
in that case, uh okay, in that case, maybe you shouldn't close the auto gate if your car is still in between the auto gate, is it?
Yep. Yeah, yeah. That's true. That is a bad habit of me. The actual incident is like this. Firstly, I have a bad habit which I haven't go out. I press the button to let the gate close first because I know uh I can be faster than the gate to go
Mm,
out. And then when I want to go out, I found that my brother driving another car wanted to go in. So
mm,
I have to stop down, not hitting my brother's car. But
mm,
I stopped at the middle of the gate.
mm,
Yeah, so I have to reverse. Yeah, so
yeah.
at that time it's really dangerous.
Mm. Then I mean, uh, self-driving car is not designed to to allow you to do that.
Mm, yeah.
Mm. And uh,
Yeah, yeah. Let's
uh,
say if it is self-driving car, and then the car is stuck in the middle of the way, and the gate is going to close. I believe that the self-driving car will reverse, right? Will They will detect this and reverse to prevent the hitting.
mm, if you are able to allow the car become self-driving, why
Mm.
not you make your gate also have the detection, also have the sensor,
Yeah, yeah.
and also why you want to pay money um uh to make you more convenient at this bad habit, and we shouldn't do that, is it? Actually,
Uh,
actually, this is the thing we shouldn't do.
yeah, but okay, but this is the same situation for some others accident, right? For example, if your car stop at the traffic lights and then there is a car lost control from a very long quite a
Mm.
long distance, but
Oh
it's
yeah.
heading you,
Mm.
will you avoid?
Yeah. Yes. Right. Mm.
Mm,
Yeah. So in that case, I think, okay. The real self-driving car, maybe you will choose to go stunt. Is it?
mm, yep,
You choose to reverse.
yeah,
Mm. Yeah. It's also quite important, right?
mm,
You're right.
yep,
Mm. And just now you talk about mm, the scenario. You are in a high speed. Let's say you are at highway.
mm,
You're at the highway. You're running like 80 kilometer per hours, and the
yeah,
truck is also uh the truck behind you mm, is like or 75.
mm,
Mm, yeah. Or maybe 80 also can. Okay.
yeah, they keep
And
the
just now you
distance.
say and just now you say there's a dog.
Mm,
There's a dog running in front of you,
yeah,
and what would you do?
mm,
And if at that time you try to brake and stop your car, or you try to slow down your car. If the distance is not too far, uh, you sure, you, you sure will uh being crushed by the truck, is it?
mm, yep.
Mm. So okay, but for self-driving car, because this is a machine, this is technology. If you are the engineer, what will you design to solve this kind of problem?
um yeah, there is a dilemma here. whether we want to protect the car from hitting an object or to protect the driver first.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, what if the one the object is not the dog, is a human, so it's a difficult decision.
I mean, okay, for human also have the same dilemma, but human can react to that. Yeah, human can react to that. So if this is the case, human can react, machine should also can react to that situation. But if the case is human also cannot react, yeah, because the distance is too close. So at this time, human cannot react. Machine should also can react to that situation by choosing one of the scenario.
Yep.
But in the case that you say okay, just now you throw this question is because you think human can solve this problem, but machine cannot solve. Yeah.
Yep.
So, and I ask you, if you are the engineer, how will you design to that? And you answer, machine should should choose the dilemma. So, you're not really answer my question.
Yeah.
If the human can react, machine also can be react. Then if you are the engineer, how will you design the car? How will you design the self-driving car? Like act like the human, or better, or we have better solution to prevent the accident.
Yeah, if the machine can do, I think they can choose the best solution, which is the most rational. For example, for the case just now, if a dog going out from the road, and then there is a truck behind, yeah, and because the self-driving car can detect the car behind, and also to get the information like the speed of the truck, the size of the truck, and then if they get every information, the car, I think they were designed to just go over the dog. Yep. And then what about for human? For human, maybe they if they can get additional information, like whether this is a legal way to cross the road for the pedestrian. So if it is not a legal way that pedestrians should appear, then maybe if they consider the truck, calculating the speed of the truck, and which they found that the truck can cause serious injuries, serious accident to the autonomous car, and then I think they can also choose to go over. Yeah, even for human, because the responsibility is not fully on the car now, is because the pedestrian didn't follow the rule.
Is our law like that? I think the law, the traffic law for almost all country, if you hit a person, then you sure will have the responsibility.
Yeah, but not fully, right? Maybe is maybe the penalty will be lighter.
But how can you explain? But how can you explain? Uh, 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 how can you explain your scenario in a court? Because you say the truck is running at a very high speed. Mm, but if you hit the human, will you stop? If you didn't stop, you just go over, and mm, and maybe a truck actually can maybe the truck actually are able to stop the car.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
maybe the truck can hit you, but uh it will make you it will make you have that injury. Yeah, because you say you cross over a potential, you cross over a human. That means they should die, right?
Yep. Followed
Mm,
by a lorry behind.
yeah. So this is a dilemma. It's a dilemma for human. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
if I am the engineer,
Mm,
what would I uh what would I uh try to solve the problem? Okay, because we know when we break uh 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 our car will have the red light, right? Will signal a red light uh
oh, yeah.
to the vehicle in our back, right?
Mm, yep.
Mm. Um, okay, but for non-self-driving car, you really have to brake your car so that you can uh you you can you can light the red light.
Mm,
Yeah, you can let you can let other people know you are braking.
yep.
Mm. You try to stop your car,
Mm,
but for self-driving car, can self-driving car let uh let the car behind know they are trying to stop the car, but actually he didn't stop the car.
yeah. Yep, it's totally possible.
Can do that, right?
Yep.
Mm,
Very easily.
yeah. So maybe at the first, just now you say that human, you will you try to stop your car.
Mm,
I mean, you try to slow your car and see the reaction of of the truck behind you.
mm,
But self-driving car can also do that. Mm,
yeah.
yeah. Uh, let the truck behind you. Know you're trying to stop your car and see what's their reaction. Mm.
Mm, yep.
And also because okay, this is a physics. Mm, because you let other people know in advance. Okay, and you are still running at 80.
Mm,
And after people look at your signal, he will
yeah.
slow down their car. From
Mm,
80 to 70 to 60, like that. Okay.
yep.
Um, and you just need like okay, you just need like 1 second or 2 seconds. Mm, yeah, you are still running at 80, and other people is trying to slow your car, and then at the end, you have no choice. You have no choice because you can't cross over the precedence. Mm,
Mm,
you have to stop your car. Let's say at the end you use 0.05 seconds to stop your car to prevent your car hit the human.
mm,
But the truck is also is uh is slowing down uh before you stop.
mm, yep.
and before you stop, you still running at 80 seconds. You still running at 80, and the truck behind you initially he running at 80,
Yep.
he trying to slow his vehicle already. Yeah,
Mm,
so uh definitely uh it will prevent the serious uh the serious severity of accident, is it?
yep.
Yeah, because it's a physics. You let other people know first, and when they start to when they start to slow their car, and you also start to slow your car. mm,
Yeah.
yeah. And okay, in the case if you say like the dog, okay, you can also you can you can also design your car like this. mm. If you if you give signal to uh to the truck, okay,
Yeah.
if they didn't slow down the car,
Mm,
you still maintain the same speed. Yeah.
yeah.
If they try to slow down their car and you use uh uh you also slow your car. mm. and also a slow car to the speed that the truck are driving. So that means initially you're running 80, the truck also running 80,
Yep.
and the truck slow to 60, you also slow to 60.
Oh. Mm-mm.
Yeah. And if the truck slow to like 40, you also slow to 40.
Yep.
Yeah. Because it's a self-driving car, you can create uh let's say you can create it within 1 second. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. And also according to the physics, yeah, because he's slowing their car before you, so the distance mm, will become farther and farther. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a mathematical question. Mm, yeah. And you also can slow the car to the speed that can uh they can keep the safe distance. Mm.
Yep.
Let's say they slow to 60 and you can slow to 55. Mm. Yeah, just to keep the distance like 200 meters. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, this is the thing self-driving car can do, but this is the thing human can't do, is it?
Yep. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, we can't react so fast, and we don't have the information.
Mm. Yeah. Okay, so this is my sharing for today.
Yep. And yeah. Sometimes I think when we are trying to give some difficult scenario to autonomous car, we are doing like picking bones from egg, and if human cannot perform well in that scenario, so we shouldn't have very uh, high expectation for autonomous car to totally prevent
Yeah.
the accident, right?
Mm. Mm.
They can uh, uh, they can do better, but maybe is not that serious case, right?
Mm. Yeah. Or
Yep.
maybe they can reduce the severity of the accident.
Yep.
Mm. Yeah.
All right. So I have finished my talking.
Okay, so that's all for our today conversation. How do you feel? Did you enjoy the conversation? Please tell us what you think of our conversation. And we are not native speakers. If you found any vocabulary mistake that we made, please also comment to let us know. Because we want to learn more and improve ourselves. Remember to like and subscribe to us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.